next, next, next. And if you want a more detailed description of how to build the Hyper-VRE site, go back and watch that video in particular. Next. By the way, one thing that I forgot to mention on video is that you also need to make sure you put in your own AdSense ID, publisher ID into the Hyper-VRE templates. I kind of skipped that because we've gone over that before in the other videos. But again, you do need to do that again if you're using this technique. Okay, so once you're done, save the project and generate the pages. And that'll take just a moment. And then we're done with that, so you can go ahead and close Hyper-VRE. Okay, so let's go and take a quick look at that site that we just generated. And in the output folder, here are the pages and the subdirectories. We just need to put in the add.html file. And we don't need to put it in each of the subdirectories again because we hard-coded the absolute URL. And then same thing with the images directory. We'll put that in there. And again, we only need the images directory and the root directory because, again, we hard-coded the address to the images. Okay, so that's good to go. Let's go ahead and upload this Hyper-VRE site and take a look at it. Okay, so using my FTP client, I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop those files. I'm uploading them into the public HTML directory of that non-guru domain that I'm using for this demo. And those will take just a moment to upload. Okay, so once those are done uploading, let's go ahead and take a look at the website. And here we go. The site looks pretty good. We've got our home page here. Here are those links that we put in. A link to the home page, to the blog, to the forum, to the free report. We've got article snippets. We've got the iframe. We've got interior pages. Okay, so if we click on one of these interior links, let's see, it says performance bicycles. It pulls up, and you can see already we've got targeted ads coming up through AdSense. We've got link units coming up. Here's the rotating definitions. We have RSS feeds integrated into the article, and we've got more RSS feeds down here. So basically the site looks good. We've got our structure set up. Now if we were to click on one of these links, it'll take us to a 404 error page because we haven't set up the blog yet, and we have not set up the forum yet, and we haven't set up the squeeze page yet. So now we have to do those three things. Okay, let's go ahead and upload the squeeze page, since that's easy and really not a lot of configuration required. Okay, so in the squeeze page folder, there are two files that we need to modify. That's the free report and the thank you page. And let's take a look at this file real quick. And right over here in the navigation bar underneath where it says more info, once again we need to put those links so that we can get to the new areas of the website that we're creating. Again, the home page, the blog, the forum. We need to put those links right here. So to get that code, I'm just going to actually go back to the Hyper-VRE templates that we modified already. Okay, so in the Hyper-VRE directory, we open up one of these two files. Go down and get those links. And we actually only need 3 of them. We don't need the free report link because this is going on the free report page. So we're going to pull the link for the home page, the blog, and the forum. I just did a Control-C to copy those 3 links. And then I'm going to go back to the squeeze page directory, and I'm going to open up those 2 files in an editor. And I'm going to find that place that says more info. And right there, I'm going to paste those 3 links. Bam. There's one. And there it is, more info. And and I just pasted those 3 links onto the squeeze page and the thank you page. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and put my AdSense ID into these 2 pages. Okay, so I just inserted my AdSense ID into both of those, so now I'm going to save them. And there are going to be exactly 4 files that we need to upload to the website. The 2 that we just modified, the squeeze page, the thank you page, as well as the PDF file, which is the report itself, and the cover.gif. That's the cover graphic. Okay, we don't need to upload the images directory or the CSS file, because those 2 things were already uploaded when we uploaded the Hyper-VRE site. Okay, so back into SmartFTP, I'm going to upload those 4 files. Okay, so once we've done that, I can go back to the Hyper-VRE website that we've uploaded. And now if I click on the squeeze page where it says free report, it should be there. And as you can see, it is there. Here's the squeeze page. We've got our ads coming up already, and we've got the opt-in form. Now, if you don't remember how to put the opt-in form in there, go back and watch the squeeze page video that I made. It shows how to easily do it using Aweber. It only takes a few minutes. And so if we were to put in our name and email address right here and click Get the Report Now, it would take us to the thank you page. Okay, so we've got those elements done. We've got the home page, the Hyper-VRE site, and the squeeze page. Now we need to install the blog and the forum. Okay, we'll start with the WordPress blog. Okay, so go find the WordPress template directory. And if we were to read the README file, it would tell us which files we need to update with our AdSense ID. Those happen to be the sidebar and the index file. So if we open up the sidebar and the index, you'll see I've already updated those with my AdSense ID. If you don't know how to do that, go back and watch the WordPress demo video in which I already did that step. Okay, so the index file, good to go. We've got the AdSense ID in there. And then the sidebar file, also we've got the AdSense ID in there. But we need to make one other change. And can you guess what that is? We need to put those additional navigation links so that they can get from our WordPress blog back to the Hyper-VRE site, over to the forum, or to the squeeze page. Okay, so right here at the top of the sidebar file is a link to the blog homepage. Okay, so right in this same area, I'm going to make those other 3 links that we need. Okay, I'm going to take a moment to do that, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, so look what I just did. There was only one link here before. It was the one that goes to the blog home. I left that one alone, and right above it, I put a link to the home page, and I just duplicated the exact same style that was already in here. This is a part of a list. Okay, the LI, that's a list item, and it's bold, so I just left that bold and integrated the other ones in there. So you've got a link to the home page, and then below the link to the blog home is a link to the forum, again using that absolute URL, and then below that we've got the link to the free report using that URL. So let's go ahead and save that file, and now we're